But tell me, where are you from? That's the question I've been asked the most since I became the owner of a chateau at 27. I always answer innocently. From Metz, I was born in France, and that's true. But honestly, it doesn't really answer the question. The real question is, how does a guy like me end up buying a chateau? Because when you touch heritage, French history, symbols, people want to understand. They want to know if I have what it takes. So today, I'm going to tell you my story. It all starts in the 1960s, in Asia, more precisely in Laos. My parents are born in the middle of the Vietnam War. Their childhood there is very short. When the war ends, they're forced to leave everything behind, to arrive with their large families in France, in the city of Metz, which was a major military garrison. That's where they meet. That's where they build their life. I grew up between two cultures. At home, very strong Asian values, outside a very French upbringing. In our family, there's a simple rule built on three concepts. Integrate, succeed, don't fail. Through this, my parents simply want to give us every chance. So for our education, they make bold choices. I don't speak their mother tongue, and even my name, Minsan, takes a back seat. My upbringing is demanding school, music, sport, and a schedule always full, leaving little room for idleness. Because for them, one thing is certain. If everything collapses again one day, it's our skills and our ability to rebuild that will save us. So our paths are set. Doctor, engineer, or financier. My sister works in finance. My brother becomes a doctor. And me, I choose a different path, pushing a little architecture. Not exactly the most reassuring choice, and not the easiest either, because after high school, I'm rejected in Paris. So, I leave for Brussels at 17, and that's where everything changes. In 8 years, I complete 2 master's degrees in architecture and heritage conservation. I start a career in luxury real estate. I meet Romane, and above all, I develop a conviction. My life will be dedicated to saving historic monuments. At the end of my studies, Romane and I make a decision. We leave Brussels to go back to Metz, to my parents' place, and we prepare for what comes next. That's where the Château Route project is born. At first the goal was fairly simple. Travel, explore, understand firsthand the journey of abandoned chateau, of chateau brought back to life. we hit the road. And for months, we discover, we meet people, we learn from everyone who took the leap before us. Until the unexpected happens. A car breakdown forces us to stop in a village we hadn't even planned to visit, Sainte-Sévère. And there, everything changes. An incredible welcome, first from the garage, then from the locals and the town hall. An energy and a love for the land we hadn't found anywhere else. And in the middle of this village, a chateau for sale for years. This was not the plan, not at all. We were 27 and 29, not quite the means, not quite the right timing. But sometimes, projects don't wait for the right moment. They impose themselves on us. So seeing the local enthusiasm for our vision of heritage, our love for the chateau and the village, we make the decision. We're going to try to buy the chateau. In 2024, after weeks of administrative and financial headaches, we become the owners of the Château de Sainte-Sévère. The first year was nearly 700,000 euros raised for the purchase and first works. The park reopened, the first rooms created, events already booked. The second year was even richer, with many events hosted and the renovation of additional rooms that will allow the project to become sustainable. And this is only the beginning. Our goal is simple: breathe new life into this place in a lasting way by making it a landmark of the Berry region. Perhaps it also allows us to prove one thing: that no matter where you come from, you can be part of history. So, if you love chateau, renovations, slightly crazy stories, follow the Château Route adventure and come see us at the Château de Sainte-Sévère.